Hi there, you are welcome to Perspectives, the show that is designed to take you that one step closer to a better life. And my name is Emmanuel Utomi. Thank you for joining me once again. You know what? One of the core purposes of this program is to get you to question the things that you're taking for granted. You know, someone once said that the challenge with the things that we take for granted is the fact that we're not even aware that we're taking them for granted. Now, what do I mean by this? Kingsley, remember my friend I talked to you about that, started sharing his thoughts about this issue on friendship, said to me, look, Emmanuel, some way, somehow, you have to find a way to continue to keep this series running. And he sent in a message, I'm going to read that to you. He said, I think one dangerous place to find yourself is that point where you overestimate your relationship with someone and rate it as friendship with someone who feels otherwise. Now, I'm going to share a story that buttresses what Kingsley just shared. You know, a few years ago, when mobile phones initially came out and you could assign special ringtones to particular callers or individuals on your phone, I remember I was just generally having this gist with my wife, and while we're having that gist, I was fiddling with my phone and she said, well, what are you doing? I said, you know this so and so? Now this is someone I really respect. She said yes. I said, well, I'm trying to assign a special ringtone to his number so that anytime he calls me, I'll know it is him, then I can rush and pick it up. And my wife just sort of paused and asked me this question. She said, Emmanuel, do you think he has a special ringtone assigned to your name on his phone? And you know, when she said that, it literally knocked the wind out of my sail. It was like a punch to the stomach. My wife would usually say something. She would say, you tend to have an overestimation of your importance in this relationship, which is true. Perhaps what I'm asking you to do is a self-audit. Is it possible that the same way you rate, or the level at which you rate your level of importance within someone's life, someone that you call a friend, may not be the same level at which that person rates you? Is it possible that you're the one that sees them as your friend and they don't see you as their friend, or vice versa? You see, when there is a heavy disparity, now there's a reason why I say heavy disparity, because there would always be some level of disparity within every friendship. But when there's a heavy disparity within that friendship relationship that you have with someone, and that person is not seeing you at that level that you see them, then it breeds and brings room for statements, conflicts, situations and circumstances that will put a strain on that relationship and put a heavy emotional burden on the two parties, but particularly on the party that has that overestimation of their level of importance within that relationship. So here's my question to you. Do you think that everyone that you quote and unquote have assigned a special ringtone for on your phone have done the same for you on their phones? For most of the people, or for the individuals that you've classified as your true friends, are you able to take a step back, study yourself, study the goings on, the situations, the circumstances, the words that are used, and ask yourself, does this person actually take me at the same level of friendship that I take them? Are they willing to make the same level of sacrifices? It's time for a self-audit. I hope you're going to do it. Before you go, please share this video, subscribe, and most of all, do something with what you have heard this week, no matter how small, that will lead you in that path that you want to go. And as you do that, I know God will bless you. Thank you for your time. and bye-bye.